AST SpaceMobile's commercial satellites arrive at Cape Canaveral for upcoming launch. ASTS, unfortunately, today did not break that $23 resistance. It did touch it briefly before coming back down. It is Friday. They tend to be sell-off days, so I don't think anyone should be surprised that we were unable to break to $25 and then possibly $30. We don't know if this is the top. It has been running for a while now. It's been running since May of this year. It bottomed out at $1.99, $2, and it's up to $20. That is a massive, and I mean massive. That is a 10x, my friends. So let's look at the RSI. Let's see what's going on here with the RSI. Is it toasty up here? It's sitting at 70s. It was at 80s. So yeah, we'll cool down. We'll probably cool down today. And we do have support at around 21, and then from there it'll come down to 18 if it doesn't hold. Right now it is going sideways at 21, so we'll see how it plays out. But today, because it is Friday, I would be very surprised if we even come back up to 23. But we have to break 23 to go higher, and it's a big level. That's a big level. Let me show you that. All the way back here, it had a hard time getting over it last time. It's having a hard time again. But let's see what happens going into next week. We do have AST, the largest ever commercial communications arrays to be deployed in low Earth orbit. The company building the first and only space-based cellular broadband network accessible directly by everyday smartphones designed for both commercial and government applications today announced its first 5 commercial satellites called Bluebirds have arrived at Cape Canaveral, Florida ahead of the planned orbital launch during a 7-day launch window in September. The Bluebird satellites feature the largest ever commercial communications arrays to be deployed in low Earth orbit at a remarkable 693 square feet, a technological leap forward in ASTS ability to deliver seamless cellular broadband connectivity to billions of mobile users worldwide. I know I said yesterday a lot of people are going to switch over, but look, there are people like me who use text now who don't have a real provider, so some of us are going to switch over, literally, from TextNow to ASTS. If they offer it here, at least in the Midwest, then I would definitely be very interested. Building on the success of its Blue Walker 3 satellite, AST SpaceMobile's first 5 commercial satellites will have a tenfold increase in processing capacity and sets the stage for delivering global space-based cellular broadband directly to everyday smartphones. I'm trying to see if there's anything else with regards to the future. We know what's happening right now and in September, but I want to know more about the future of the company. What do they have planned for 2024, 2025? They have secured additional strategic investments from AT&T, Verizon, Google, and Vodafone, as well as a new contract award with the United States government through a prime contractor. Whoa. Yeah, so if you're just using text now, it's time to switch over. Yeah, that's it for not for the video. That's it for the PR, the most recent one. I looked at their income statement right now. I'm showing you the income statements here on TradingView Financials, and you'll notice the total revenue has been flat or at zero. I don't know if this is a mistake here or what's going on. Let me look at the annual. The annual shows a 12.4 million in total revenue in 2021, 2022, 13.82 million, and apparently in 2023 they made no money. And the cost of goods sold was extraordinarily high at 54.47, and I'm assuming their net income was absolutely horrendous. Yeah, their net income has been they're not anywhere near profitability. Let me put it that way. So I'm assuming the stock has been running not because it's getting massive Nvidia numbers, but because of the catalyst, the government contract awards, and the potential more than anything. You look at the quarterly here, and it got 500K in total revenue apparently, but again, their cost of goods sold absolutely astronomical, and their expenses as well, 36 million. Again, probably negative 19.73 in net income. So not anywhere near profitability. So you're really banking on this one. You're speculating that in the future it's going to be worth so much more than it is. So be very careful because this thing has run quite a bit. When a stock runs 1,000, not 1,000, yeah, no, 1,000%. It's so ridiculous. It ran 1,000%. When a stock has run over 1,000%, be very careful not to chase the top because you might get caught holding a fat bag as it comes back down to 10, possibly. I'm not saying it will, but just be very careful that fundamentally, when you look at the numbers, it's like, whoa, but they're not making money? And if they are, their cost of goods sold is astronomically high relative to their revenues. So, and their cost of goods sold, and their expenses and everything else. Let's look at total current liabilities. Short-term debt 1.72 million recently. Accounts payable 20.57 million. I want to look at the receivables here real quick. Total receivables and inventory. Inventory is another number I want to look at. Wow, they have cash of 88 million. But what are the total receivables? 1.15 million and total inventory. Apparently they have no inventory. Zero. This doesn't make sense. Someone let me know what's going on here because this doesn't seem to make sense here. Are they really making $0? Did they really make no money for the past for the whole 2023 or what's going on there? And Q4 2022 $0, and then 4.17 million in Q3 2022. Are these numbers correct, guys, or should I be looking at something other than TradingView? Anyways, that is it for the video. Again, be very cautious, especially after 1,000% run. All it takes is that one big red candle, and it's gonna, like here it dropped from $5 to $4. Here it dropped from a high of 470 to 365. It could easily drop just as quickly as it ran up. So I'm surprised with how much strength this has shown in this uptrend. There's a lot of buy and holders, it seems. Well, we'll see what happens moving forward. Because this stock, if you think about it, before I let you go, ASTS, it's trending to the upside. It's in a bull market for all intents and purposes. Then you switch over to NVIDIA, one of the big winners recently, when it ran from hundreds of dollars to thousands. It's been trending to the downside, guys. It's doing the opposite, and it's having a hard time breaking out of that trend. So when you see a stock like ASTS doing the opposite of what the market is doing, aka trending to the downside, going lower, creating lower lows and lower highs, it's definitely, as long as this trend stays intact here on ASTS, it's still worth buying in my opinion. And there's your little trend line right there. So it has to hold here at around $21 to be exact. If the market keeps dumping like this though, we'll see it come down. And let's look at 200 EMA real quick. Where's the 200 EMA? We're well above it. So I think let it cool down, let it pull back, and buy the dip. That's what I'm thinking. And that's it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.